Thomas is one of the better linebackers in the GSL, and watching him play, you might not notice anything different about him. But there is. He plays with reckless abandon, and he does so on a prosthetic leg, a small reminder of the battle he went through to return to the football field. Back in 2015, we introduced you to Jace Malek, a young man that learned he had cancer just days before signing a scholarship to the University of Idaho.
With Jace's permission, our sports department created the Jace Malek Award for Toughness to be given out every year to someone that shows the same characteristics Jace did. Our Keith Oso is here with this year's recipient.
You know, we lost Jace way too early, and in his final months with us, he showed all of us incredible strength and leadership as he lifted up everyone around him. Well, we're very proud to honor Jace for the 6th time. We continue to find people that show his same toughness. This year, his award goes to Brandon.
As soon as he could almost walk and talk, Brandon was talking about playing football at a high level.
He played other sports because we wouldn't let him play football.
Yes.
But the moment we said you can play tackle football, then it was kind of everything else went to the sideline.
Brandon Thomas was born to play football, and after an All-GSL sophomore season, he joined the track team to work on his speed and his quickness.
He was doing box jumps and came home and thought that he had sprained his ankle really bad. And we began to ice it and elevate it and do all the things you do for an athlete, and you think it's just this normal small injury.
An X-ray turned into an MRI, and within 2 days, this ankle injury would change his life.
It's like, dang, I might have really fractured this. Am I out for the season? And little did I know, it was something completely different and way worse.
As a parent, you never ever fathom that you're going to hear your child has cancer.
A stunned, emotional, speechless room.
He looked over at me and said, Mom, it's okay if I have to lose my leg to live, it's okay. By the grace of God, does your kid make a statement like that and it bring you back around to go, you're right, like this is about you living.
Brandon and his team went to work, and after breezing through the first half of chemo, then came the hard part, amputation of his lower right leg, and immediately back into chemo.
Just that week, it was terrible. There's so many things that come in with the amputation, the phantom limb pain. It was huge. It hurt so bad.
The second half of chemotherapy hit us like a ton of bricks. Mm-hmm. Everything we missed out on the first half, we got the second. We got
and then some.
Yeah, I do not like it, but I knew that it was an important part, so that's why I didn't really fight it.
Instead, he focused on the fight for his life. Through pain, nausea, misery, Brandon hit it head on, with a trademark smile on his face.
I knew if I didn't stay positive, then the negative stuff would creep in, and that's not how I wanted my life to be. Also, the positive things that happened in my life help, just the times with my mom, the parade that I had.
After a 9-month fight, chemo was finally over.
Once his body cleared it out of the system and you started seeing hair growth and those things, well, that's when we began to see a light at the end of the tunnel.
For Brandon, that light included the possible return to the football field.
To prove to myself that those doubts I had about me being not good enough were something that I'd never have to have again. And to prove that when I get knocked down, I can't get back up.
Brandon got back up with a vengeance. His hope of playing football again quickly turned into inevitability.
Once things started progressing and getting better, they got better fast. Smokes, if he's healed enough, he might be able to get out there for the second ball game. Wait. He might be able to get out there for the first ball game.
In September, Brandon walked onto the football field at Eastmont as the starting linebacker for the Central Valley Bears.
When the ball kicked, man, there were a lot of tears. What did you say? There was a lot of dust in the air. And to see the joy on his face and just in warm-ups.
I get goosebumps. I got goosebumps. Just the crowd, the hearing my name. Even after the game, even after we lost, I love it.
A major goal accomplished, but that was just the beginning.
To be at the end of our season and going into a playoff run right now, and he's still on our starting lineup and hasn't missed a game, hasn't hardly missed a down, one of our leading tacklers. It's an incredible story.
An amazing story that Friday night led to this. The defensive star getting in on offense to score his first career touchdown, almost exactly 1 year after the end of chemo.
And he went through hell. To see it now and go, man, a year ago, we didn't think about a year from now.
Yeah.
We were thinking about tomorrow and what do we have to do.
Tonight, Brandon is focused firmly on beating Richland to get the Bears into the state playoffs. As for that bigger opponent, Brandon has already won.
I don't think about it much. There's so many other things I think about now. It's school, friends, football, stuff I didn't think I'd be able to think about. And now that I am able to, it's so much better.
What an inspirational story.
Some good news to pass along as well. He's in the middle of his one-year checkup scans. He has more coming up next week. So far, everything has come back clear, which is a huge relief for the family. Hopefully that will continue next week. And now he can focus. He has one more year at Central Valley. He's focused now. He wants a college scholarship to play football, and it doesn't take long to see the guy can play. I mean, he's not out there, as the coach said, we're not putting him out there to do television stories. We're out there because he earned everything.
Well, we're definitely rooting for him.
Yeah.